Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of the Luke and Damian podcast. Yes, there's a podcast now, but Luke is not here. He's busy with school stuff. Instead, we have Sexy. And our guest here is the one, the only manager slash GM of the Diamonds, Darkside 7-3. Dark, I want to say...
First.
Yeah. I want to say, what a season y'all have had so far. I mean, like, just amazing trades, getting Luke, Liam, fucking Enzo, just like in the season we had last season with the season 1 Diamonds. Did you think that this season would compare, like, going into it? Did you think it would compare as it has so far to that team?
I mean, I knew it would probably be good just because, okay, a lot of people, mainly Harms, say that me getting good teams is just luck. I actually know what I'm doing when I draft, so I knew it was going to be a pretty solid season. I had no idea it was going to turn into this, though.
I mean, yeah, given the fact that at the start of the season, some people probably don't even remember. You had a trade involving, I believe, Thunder Nova and someone else I forgot, but that caused the entire Diamonds team to destroy. Yeah, just destroyed it.
It was while I was on vacation, too. I was in Alaska.
I forgot that part.
And we trade Thunder because the 2 weeks of spring training, he just wasn't talking, wasn't doing anything. He wouldn't react to anything to let us know he could play. So we're like, all right, we need the space for someone who will actually give a shit. So I did a trade because I knew people would want him. So I did a trade. The team didn't like that, apparently.
Why not?
Mainly, I don't know why. I still have no idea. It's like Pepsi went off. Like, he raged that Thunder was gone. He wanted off the team. And then because he wanted off, a bunch of other people wanted off. I'm like, I'm on vacation. I can't deal with this right now.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I already don't have enough time as it is, barely, between work, school, being commissioner, and captaining a team. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to have a lot to come back to that I'm not going to have time to do. So that's honestly what caused me to step down the first time.
Yeah. And
it's like, I don't have time for this. Like,
You cut out there. If you're continuing to talk, you cut out there.
So I had said, like, what caused me to step down was that. It was like, I don't have the time to fix this when I get back. So the only option in my head was to, all right, let's give the team to someone else, who ended up being Jake.
Yeah. And also, a notable thing that happened from that entire situation was the entire Liam and Commander going to the Diamonds in exchange for AJ and Cherry, which at the time seemed to be like a huge blockbuster, but it seemed like in favor for the Bandits. I'll even say that as like one of the guys trying to get that trade done. But like as it stands right now, the Diamonds won that by a mile.
Oh yeah.
By a mile.
100%. We easily won that. Even after it happened, I still knew that we won that trade, hands down. Because in my head, I was like, if I can get Liam to actually want to stay on the team, then we win this trade easy.
Yeah.
Because at first, he really didn't want to be there. Like, he's the type of person where, like, if he's on a team that he doesn't want to be on, he will cause so much shit just to get off the team.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that would probably happen when I got him, and my plan was, I am not going to budge. No matter how many people tell me to trade him, I'm not going to budge, because I'm like, all right, if I can last longer than he's willing to put up this act for, then we win this trade.
Yeah. Along with getting Commander, who's one of the best hitters in the league. Like we've only mentioned him like once, I think, in that trade.
Oh yeah,
Great.
he is. Yeah, and then like, well, yeah, Commander is an easy win for that. Like he's had an amazing season, and like I knew it when we tried him out last season. He was cut from the dingers for speculation of being on high. I immediately tell Jake, go try him out, see if he's actually on high. So him and Jake 1v1, and Jake comes back at me and says, this kid is fucking crazy. Sign him. So I do, and then I'm forced to give him back because we found out he wasn't on high. So Josh was like, okay, so that means you should give him back because the reason Harms cut him for his faults.
That's kind
like,
of...
all right, fuck it, why not? Sure.
That sounds kind of stupid. No,
Dr. Joshua?
Because I think it was Josh who told Harms to cut him. So when we found out he wasn't on high, Harms was like, then I should get him back because Josh told me to cut him for being on high and he's not. Which is a fair point.
Yeah.
So
the classic Dr. Joshua commissioner card. I want to also talk about, speaking of Josh, y'all are playing the Pirates this week. Y'all have 2 games left, like, or 1.5 games left. And given how built the Pirates have gotten, like, the past week or so, like, they've had a drastic change, it seems, like, the past, like, 1 or 2 weeks. How do you think y'all are going to play out this series?
I think we're going to win the series. Easy.
Easy?
Here's the thing about the Pirates.
Yeah.
They look amazing on paper.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at their team, just reading who's on it, you're like, this team is going to win the World Series.
Yeah.
With who they have on the team. But then when you play them, you see their team chemistry. Like, every now and then, like, I'll get a ping from that chat, I'll go in and look, and then I might, like, look at what was going on. There is so much headbutting on that team. Nobody's ever on the same page. There's a lot of tension between every player on that team. And that's what causes them to not do so well in games.
Yeah, that seems kind of comparable to the Bandits as of late, kind of. Because, like, people, like, say that the Bandits are a super team, which at this point I don't know. Being on the Bandits, I don't know, given, like, how our recent performances have been. Like, due to just, like, the lack of chemistry and, like, how it's very on and off again. And you saying that the Pirates are like that, too. It's kind of... Because, like, on paper, like, if you... Like, on the stat pages, they have by far one of the best hitting, best pitching, best fielding. And, like, it's like, okay, how are they having a barely above 500 record? That kind of makes sense now.
I personally think that it's the way the team interacts with each other. Because, like, you know, I talk to Mike a lot. I talk to some other people on the Pirates a lot. There's so much tension in that team. Whereas for us on the Diamonds, I am heavily involved in everything that my play... Like, I know everything about my play. As much as they're willing to tell me, that's what I know about my players. So I work around their schedules. I make sure that everyone's on the same page constantly. I make sure that we have a lot of practices, and if I can't be there, then someone else can run one. And it's in practices that the team gets to learn how to play with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's what sets us apart, because we practice a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I remember on the season 1 Diamonds, like, it was just like, as soon as I got traded over, it was like just different energy, it seemed. Like, even though, like, there was like no competition in season 1, like, as a better team, but even then, like, the energy there was just way different, it seemed, just right away. So, and also the fact that...
Yeah, and it's the same energy as this season.
Yeah, and also like the Pirates have like a lot of names, like a lot of characters on that team, like Toad, Harms, Greens, Breezy, like the now like yeah now thinking about it, like that that doesn't really clash well. So yeah.
No. On paper,
Can
it
we,
looks
like,
stacked, but in practice, no.
Damian, when you edit this, can you put up the picture of Harm saying the Gold Eyes are going to win the World Series?
If you send me it, sure, I'll do that. But okay, now let's
Oh
talk.
my god, that reminded me. Oh, sorry.
Nah,
It has
you can
nothing
talk.
to do with the interview. I'll tell you after because
No,
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine, Dark.
I-
This is a
fine.
podcast.
So-
This is like
It's fine. We
Pete
can talk
last
whatever.
season. Pete last season made probably one of the funniest videos I have ever seen. When Harms hit the walk-off grand slam.
Grand Slam.
I think it was against the Mustangs. I think
No.
he hit
Uh,
a
I
walk-off
think.
grand slam. Gets interviewed on his way home, and he goes, "Oh yeah. I think we have the best chance to beat the Diamonds out of any team this season."
Oh yeah.
And Peach immediately cuts it to the first scorecard of our game against the Dingers. We
Yeah, I
blew them
remember
the
that.
fuck out.
I remember. He was like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, Harms is definitely. I was talking to him last night. Like he's definitely, he's an interesting person to talk to. He's really, really interesting.
I enjoy talking to him. He's
Oh, yeah.
fun to talk to.
He's fun. Like I don't get me personally, I don't really get the hate
Yep.
he gets like that much. Like I think he gets like way too much hate because like playing 1v1ing him, it's chill, it's fun. Like like we're enjoying ourselves. It's fun.
That's with a lot of people though.
Yeah.
Like I tell that to a lot of people. Like there's two sides to each person. There's the side that you see when they're in a group of people, and then there's the side you see when it's just you and them. Like for example, with Cherry, like he can be very hyper in games.
Oh yeah.
Extremely hyper in games, all over the place.
Yeah.
But I play him a lot in 1v1s. Our 1v1s are incredibly chill.
Yeah, the one time I 1v1'd him for the 1v1 league, it was just like we it seemed like none of us were trying and
Just
we
a
weren't
casual
taking it
conversation the
seriously,
whole
and we
time.
were just joking around. It was really fun. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Liam too. Like Liam in game, yeah, he can be a bit much, but like
Yeah.
when you play him alone, it's chill.
He's chill.
Dude, Liam, he's fun to talk to too, cause like me and him played like a Rocket League game together, and like
Very.
he's so fun to be he's so fun to be around. It seems. But like I know AJ says it a lot. Like he's such an annoying 1v1 player because like he pitches great and like hits everything, and he just doesn't talk at all. Like most of the time in 1v1s, it seems. So. Like AJ says that he's like the most annoying 1v1 player to ever play.
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to 1v1s, I'm at the point now where like, okay, I've already played my 1v1s. Like, I don't really have to prove anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at that point where okay, I hate talking highly of myself, but like I know people know that I'm good. So like I don't have anything to prove anymore. So when I go to play 1v1s, my intention, I just want to have a casual conversation with the person I'm playing with.
Yeah, same with me too. Cause like at this point, like I don't try in 1v1s. Like I'm just trying to just have fun as much as I can. It's like I don't care at this point about the game as much, which sounds stupid, but it's just I don't. when it comes to like
Yeah, I
playing
mean, like
1v1s.
I care. I care more about 9v9 than
Oh,
I
yeah.
do 1v1. But like I still enjoy playing
Yeah.
1v1s. I just don't do it at a competitive level anymore.
Yeah.
It's more casual. And like even then, like my casual still makes people like rage quit and fucking quick play.
Yeah, I'll remember the time that we were testing out the Twilight or like the Halloween map, and like you dropped like 30 on me in one inning, and that was, and like we were just
Oh my
not
god,
even
yeah, that was
trying.
that was my casual.
That was terrible. Like
I still talk about that a lot. Like it's like I think the final score of that game was like 56-17 or something.
yeah, it was something crazy like that.
Like I thought that was gonna be a high scoring game because it was on a really small field.
And also like it was like that was when like you were first figuring out how to hit inside pitches.
Oh yeah, and I still think the best moment of that game is not the score.
But
It's the fact that I managed to stand the bat upright.
yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember that.
Best moment I've ever had in that game was because if you toss the bat into the baseline on a home run, you can mess with it in the base path because, I don't know, logic.
Yep.
So I would spend so long just trying to get that thing
It was
to
like a
stand
solid
on,
5
on
minutes.
the butt. 5 minutes every home run.
Yeah.
Then it finally happened.
Yeah. It was so funny. It was so funny. Well, now let's get it. I want to get into the playoff conversation because, like, obviously y'all are considered the World Series favorites. So I want to, like, what do you think's gonna happen? What are your predictions, sort of, for this playoffs?
Well, based on how the Bandits have been doing, no offense, Damian, but
No,
I think
no offense
we're.
taken.
I think it's gonna be an easy sweep.
That is absurd to me.
Guys, use that as motivation, please.
Trevor's gonna hear this go
But
fucking
like,
bonkers, dude.
here's my reasoning. I mean, the Bandits just lost to
To the
the
Gold
Gold
Eyes.
Eyes.
Well, to be
I think
fair,
I think twice, or it was very close. The second
yeah,
game.
okay. The first game, we were having like some like it was like a practice squad team because no one was able to play. They benched Cherry for a goofy reason. Jax had his whole thing happening. Bacon was sick. So I think the only like starters,
Is that why Bacon's been inactive?
I think so. That's what Jax told me, that he's sick. And I think the only starters that game.
One of my reasons.
That was the one. I think the only starters that game was me and Ish and Moon, Mr. Moon. That's it.
So what happened last night?
The second game, they had like 6 walk-ons. It was goofy.
That's not okay.
Yeah, they had Harms, DJ,
but
Scareno. It like we didn't care. You're like, we'll still play, but like they had Harms, DJ. Let me go. They had QNO, Harms, DJ Scareno. Some like who the hell is Ryan? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
I think it's Richard.
Water. I don't know who Water is.
Ryan is off the Pirates.
Oh, yeah, but then they had Water. Walk on. Aqua. That's Aqua. I just realized that's Aqua. I remembered. I don't know why they have it down as Water, but yeah, it's Aqua. But yeah, they had all those guys walk on, so that's probably the reason.
Here's my stance on like, I know that they obviously broke the walk-on rule.
It's like
They're not getting it into the. I know, but like I don't care either. Only because they're not a team that's going to get into the playoffs, even if they win this series.
Yeah.
They're not getting into the playoffs, so I don't really care. If it were a team that had a chance to get into the playoffs and they did that, that is not okay. I would have been on top of that shit.
Yeah, if it was like the Skulls random team, just like get me, Breezy, Luke, and say, oh, everyone's gone, so might as well. That's kind of goofy.
But yeah, in terms of playoff and why I said I think it's going to be an easy sweep was A, how the last couple games for you guys have went, and B, Bacon has not been around at all. He has been inactive for, I want to say almost for like 4 or 5 days. And,
yeah.
And who knows and who knows when he'll be back.
Yeah.
So I think the Bandits, like in terms of organization, is going to go downhill come the playoffs if Bacon doesn't come back.
Yeah, but hey, at
Or
least
start
I got
being
my
active
first
again.
managerial win last night, so that's chill.
Nice.
That's chill.
Nice.
It was stressful as hell though.
Right?
The game before, I was managing because Jax wasn't there. I was told about 2 hours before, which seems like a good amount of time, but no one was responding. No one was responding.
You need way more than 2 hours.
I had to figure out the lineup, had to figure out everything. I was told I had to do game changer. It was stressful. I hated it. It was
Why do
awful.
you think last season? Why do you think last season when you were a diamond, I started getting shit ready for games like a day or two prior?
Yeah. Bacon is
That's
done
why.
that. Bacon is took that from you. He's like we have the lineups, everything set up the night before, even the morning of the day, of the day before. We have it set up, but it was so stressful. And then last night's game, at least I had Jax there, and I told him, hey, could you please, I said in chat, hey, could anyone do game changer, because it was stressful as hell, and I just wanted to at least somewhat decompress, because I didn't want to deal with that. And then also,
oh my god, I had to do
managing
game changer.
was awful.
I was doing game changer game 1 of the Pirates series. I was managing, playing, and doing game changer.
Yeah, I have huge respects
It
for...
was a lot.
Yeah, I have huge respects for Bacon and Josh for being able to do that, consistently.
Why do you think I went 2 for 5?
I'm surprised I did as good as I did with all that, because and I also it sounds stupid, but I have the pressure because I'm 2 home runs away from 100 as of right now. But before I was 5 away.
Nice.
Yeah,
What
I
if
was
you fumbled?
5 away, so I had to deal with the pressure of getting close to that. It's stupid because it's a VR game, but still, I was I have to do this. I have to fucking do this. So it was stupid. I had all that.
I get it.
So I'm surprised I did as good as I did. Even though I kind of shat the bed in the last at bat, I hit a moonshot. Everyone thought it was gone, on the Bandits team, but it died it died right.
That's
on the
the
warning
thing
track.
about hits in this game.
I
That's
don't
the
know.
thing about hits in this game is
my
they
low
die
was
very
showing.
fast.
My low was showing.
No, your low isn't showing, but your Peach is.
My
Peach, your papa.
Dude, it was. Yeah, that game is probably going to be one of my least favorites of all time because how stressful that was.
But yeah, I think we're gonna beat the Bandits in. Actually, no, it probably won't be an easy. I keep forgetting that this season, playoffs aren't a 3-game series; it's a 5-game series.
That's true. That's true.
Damn. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I said easy sweep. I said easy sweep because I thought it was only going to be a 3-game series. So I was like, okay, all we need to do is win 2.
Yeah.
So
and plus, y'all have.
That's why I thought it was going to be easy.
And plus, y'all have the 2
no,
best pitchers
now-
in the AL, and Luke and Liam.
Oh yeah.
I love Luke, but Luke either has a great night or a terrible night.
Yeah. I tend to notice that.
Like when
Honestly,
earlier when it was the Diamond Series, we win the first 2 games, and then Luke blew like the 11-run lead
That was
to you
against
guys.
the Bandits. Yes.
Yeah.
He shat the bed and cried, and it was funny. I'm sorry, Luke, if you're watching this. I'm sorry, but that was funny.
I think that was when he was away for like almost a couple days, so he hadn't pitched in almost a week.
And what made
that was his first time pitching.
And what made it funnier to me
in like a week.
What made it funnier to me was that like how like no hate to my Bandits teammates, but like it was just like it was funny how like we were celebrating that win as if we won the World Series even though we lost the series. That was hilarious to me.
Quote from Cherry. We own the Diamonds.
Cherry, but but still, it was funny. I was like, that was one of my favorite series, of this league. It was so fun. It was so fun.
It was a good series.
Yeah, even though the Bandits lost, and like obviously, that's not what I wanted, but it was still really fun.
But yeah, I mean, even with a 5-game series, I think it'll. If Bacon comes back and is active again, I think it'll go until Game 4.
If only Bacon wakes up. We don't know what the hell he's doing.
Because if Bacon doesn't come active again, and all the organizing is left to like Jax or you or
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Whoever else you have,
no clue what the hell I'm doing.
That's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying it'll be easy if Bacon doesn't come back.
Yeah. If you're watching this, Bacon, please wake up. I beg. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun series. But like beyond that, since you said that like it's gonna be the Diamonds are gonna win that series. What do you think's gonna happen with the I believe NL series between the Skulls
Pirates?
Got Pirates and Skulls?
Yeah. Me
Skulls
personally,
win.
If the Pirates
No, you can go.
If the Pirates pull their shit together and actually work as a team instead of, being mad at each other all the time, I think it'll go until Game 5.
Yeah.
Who do you have winning?
Do I have a quarter?
Just coin flip it.
Honestly,
I don't blame you. Those two teams are very equal.
If both teams are playing at their A game the entire series, it could go either way.
Yeah, because like I feel the Skulls have better pitching by far. I mean, you have Geraldo, who might win the Cy Young.
Geraldo and Landon. Also, Crew is not bad at pitching either. He's good. So those three. The only thing with Geraldo is, at least for me, I love it when he's pitching because he pitches my bread and butter.
Yeah, that's the slow softball pitches.
That's taken yard every time, at least for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Geraldo.
My team hates them. For me, it's like, oh my god, this is great.
Yeah, Geraldo's a weird pitcher for me because like it's either 50-50. It's either I absolutely rake off of him, or I cannot hit the ball at all. I don't know why.
Same for me, honestly.
He's one of the only pitchers. It's like I cannot hit this man if I try like consistently. If I tried, I just can't. And it's weird. I don't know why.
Damian,
I know. At least for me, like
I've already taught you my swing though.
I've
showed you my swing multiple times.
I tried to show
So,
Luke
like-
my swing one time.
So
I
it's
tried
like
to show
your
Luke
arm.
my swing one time.
You move your arm out, as in like
My
at your
swing
belly
is
button.
really weird. Basically, not my belly button, but it's like.
Do you move it behind you?
No, it's just like my stance is like Acuna, and then like
Acuna?
I just like during the swing I don't really flick. I just stick my bat out and just twist my hip. That's it. I don't flick. I
Let's
just
try this.
that's it. I don't. It's weird, but it works.
So you just barrel the ball?
I had Luke try and copy my swing because, like, in a different league, every time he got up, he was trying out different people's swings, and then he got to me, and he could not hit with my swing. He just
Luke
couldn't
took
do
my
it.
idea.
And
I think
then,
that, like,
I get up next, and I'm like, let me show you how it's done, and I hit a fucking moonshot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your hitting is like I don't know, cause like you hit the ball so far, but like your swing, it doesn't even look like a swing. At least for me, I don't know if it's just a tracking issue, but it's just like looks like
It might be a tracking, but like
it just looks like the bat goes out, ball go boom. That's it.
like
really
there's
weird.
a video I made of me, like I filmed myself in real life and I recorded in game, and in editing I synced up the two videos, so like you can see me swinging in real life and see how it looks in game. So like there's proof there that I do actually swing the bat. I do swing my arm. It's not I'm not on high or something where I just kind of bunt it and it goes goodbye. Like I do swing.
No, I'm not saying you don't. It's just it just looks so weird. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Also,
Yeah, I do have a weird swing. It's like when I swing, I sort of like jab my elbow into my side as I'm swinging. So like I'm really tucked in. It's all like arm motion and flick as I'm twisting.
Oh my god, that works.
Damn.
What the fuck that's that? Holy shit.
I also want to talk about like, cause like you've been a GM or like manager for 3 separate leagues. I want to ask like how is that
Over a year, yeah.
pretty much over a year. I want to ask like how has that experience been, pretty much? Because we have
You can see how it's paying off.
yeah, we've done the Sloss, the what was the name of the
See, the thing is with the Rage.
no what was the name of the team? I swear there was a name before that though. I swear.
Before the Rage? No.
No? Huh. I thought there was. I thought.
No.
Oh wait. Because the Rage was going to be the minor league team for the Sloss, right? I don't know why I remember that.
That's what it was going to be, yes. And then when MLTV sort of started dying and we moved over to TBPL, I was like, I had Cherry on the team already as my AM, and we were just like, let's just call this team the Rage. Fuck it.
God, Darkside, your swing is so juicy.
Thank you, sexy.
Jesus, dude.
Are you like
Both
trying it
sides.
right now?
Yeah,
Damn.
it works.
Are you in game right now?
Are you in game during this podcast shit?
I am indeed in game during this podcast.
This is very professional, Sexy. This is very professional. This is W interview right here. W interview.
But yeah, in terms of being a GM, here's the crazy thing. I never wanted to be a GM. MLTB, I was first pick of the overall first pick of the draft. Mm-hmm. And the captain at the time was Slothy. And then we all knew, okay, he's going to do the draft, and then he has some real life shit going on. He's got a dip. So someone else took over the team. I forget who it was, but they lasted maybe 2-3 days before they realized, oh, I actually have to do shit. And it's like they had to plan the games. They had to make sure people were playing their games. They didn't realize that. They didn't like that. So they were like, I can't do this anymore. Someone else do it. So then someone else took over. That lasted maybe a couple days. And they were like, I don't want to be a GM. This is too much. Someone else do it. It basically went through the entire team until it got to me. Like, fuck it. I'll do it. Like, I didn't want to do it because I was busy real life with work and school. I'm like, I don't want to do this. But I was the last one left. And everyone else had left the team. So I'm like, all right. Only person left is me. Let's do it. And I've been a GM since.
So, like, it was all an accident?
No, I wouldn't say accident. Just
It wasn't an accident. It was more reluctancy.
I think accident. Slothy is never. If he wasn't busy and he could manage, we would never sell Darkside.
Well, as a GM,
Probably not. No.
We would just sell Darkside as a good hitter, infielder. Don't let me hate on that.
I'm proud. A lot of people are saying I might get the Gold Glove for left field.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I have no clue how we're gonna do Gold Gloves this season. I have honestly no clue. Cause there's
two. Just give away two.
Well, to be fair, there's people play like a lot of different positions, like flip flopping. So it's like kind of hard to.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's strictly played left field. I
have strictly
maybe
played
had a game
center.
or two pitching. Yeah, I may have had a game or two pitching. I had maybe a game at first base, but other than that, it's been all left field.
Yeah. But also the fact that there's at least in my opinion, there isn't really a great stat to use for fielding yet, at least for this league, except for the eye test. But that's a bit. I don't know. I have no clue how we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
but we'll figure it out.
It's really something that you have to be able
to see.
What would make it so much easier is if every game could be streamed.
Yeah.
And that way we can go back and watch people in their positions. It would make it so much easier. Because I know, I make catches a lot of people don't make. Game 1 against the Skulls, Bacon. I'm trying to get the clip off Bacon for a while, just because it was the first play of the game. Crew was up. I was in left, shaded a little bit towards the line, I guess. I don't know why. I normally play more towards left center-ish kind of area. But I was shaded more towards the line this time. Pitch comes in, he hits a fucking laser down the line. There's no arc to this thing. It's just straight. It's a bullet. And I sort of make my run towards the ball at an angle, and I get to the line, and I reach over and catch it. That was probably one of the best catches that I've ever made, because it was the instant that thing was hit, I was moving and somehow got it. Even though that ball was moving at Mach Jesus. So it's things like that I wish we could see.
Yeah.
For everybody, being able to see how they play their position.
Yeah. And also I feel
that would make it easier.
Also I feel even though I feel if with streaming games, if you could get as a pitcher, you could get a miniature scouting report on the hitter, and that will just make the league a bit more competitive for pitchers. I feel. I don't know. There's a lot of things that would be great with streaming games. There's a lot.
Yeah, if we could just get more umps who have the capability to stream, then we're golden. I feel like AJ's the only umpire that has the capability to stream.
I believe
Jake
Magic can, and Jake. I believe
everybody
Magic has
PCVR.
Well, if
streamed.
Jake goes on Index, true. If Jake goes on Index, he could.
I believe Jake has not Jake. Magic has streamed like a couple games before.
It's probably always best to do it as the umpire, because
Yeah.
who knows?
Who knows what will
Who
happen?
knows how streaming your game will make you perform in
Jesus,
game
Darkside.
because
Holy
of
fuck.
like. Are you still trying out my
doing
swing?
it?
Dude, your swing is so fucking nice. It doesn't matter where you hit it anyway. Like, you hit it weird, it just fucking flies. What the fuck?
I think you need to get off.
I'm
the
afraid
game,
I may
Sexy.
have-
I think you're
I'm-
getting a bit too addicted.
Gotta hit one
I'm
more.
afraid I may have said too much.
You have
Everybody's just
infiltrated
gonna
this
take
poor
Darkside
boy's
swing.
mind.
This is my life now. Force the dark side swing.
God.
What? Oh, McDonald's has roaches?
Oh no.
You work there.
Oh
Fucker just got beat up by the chair. Ow!
no. What's going
Don't
on?
tell your friends I told you that.
Sexy's brother gameplay?
You hear me?
What?
Don't tell your friends I told you that.
These are people. I don't even know where Damian lives. I don't know where anybody lives. Oh, I go to
I
school?
don't want them to be like, I don't want them to be like,
So I found out that there's someone on my team that lives probably 10 minutes from me.
Really? I don't think.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
I know Drew, Drew or like Elijah. Like he's long gone now. But like he lives like
In the middle of
about
something.
15 minutes from me.
what are you doing?
I know.
Interview.
Oh my god, yeah, like we were in game
Yeah.
waiting in the
serious.
lobby. We're all on East, but for some reason he has amazing ping. His we were all in like the 40s, the 50s. This kid was at like 13.
Bruh.
And I was like,
Ooh.
where are you that your ping is 13? And he's like, oh, I live in Jersey. I'm like, no shit, same.
Leak his info.
And then he goes, oh, I live here. I'm like, what the fuck? That's 10 minutes from me.
Bruh.
Oh, IRL, soft pitch, all-star game.
Dude. All I know is that I would.
There's 2 people on my team from New Jersey.
Is it Dom? Is it Dom close?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's nearby.
That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy. That's
Fucking hate Indiana.
You
Like
hate
honestly,
Indiana.
the amount of
Dude, Indiana sucks.
if I had a nickel for every time I met someone in Totally Baseball that was from New Jersey, I'd have 2 nickels, which is a lot, but
He's
it's
gonna
crazy
quote it.
it's happened twice.
Gonna
He
quote it.
quoted
Yeah, I am
Doofenshmirtz.
gonna quote it. I
That
fucking
is
love that quote.
crazy. But yeah, that's all I
I would
got.
like to
All-time
say.
favorite quotes is
Hold on. I'm not done.
What is it?
I should be on the wall of history because I'm the only ever switch fielder.
What do you mean?
And I have-
switch fielder?
I-
still on about that?
So basically, let's say left side of the field,
Okay.
left side from like the batter's box. So
Okay.
third base, shortstop, left field.
Okay.
I'll be a righty. But if you switch over to me at first base, second base, or right field, I'll be a lefty. To my knowledge, I am the only person to make putouts as a righty and a lefty.
Guess I'm gonna have to do that tonight.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna
So, I
ruin
was a
it for
righty
you.
at- I mean,
Thank you for
You
giving
should.
me an idea to make being a center
But
You
fielder
just had to
interesting.
say something,
Yeah, you-
sexy.
I
You just
did it
had
first.
to say something.
Actually, no. Thank you for making center field interesting. Now I'm gonna try that.
it's meta.
Oh
I
my
only
God,
did it because I
my-
was bored.
Damian, I just remembered. Probably one of the funniest things you ever told me was when we were playing you guys, and we think it was game 1 of our series.
Dude, that was
we blew you. We blew you the fuck out.
Being the center
And then
fielder, that game was so
you
boring.
tell me.
I was watching
You
YouTube.
tell me after. Yeah, I was about to say, like, you told me after the game. Yeah, I was just sitting down in center field watching YouTube.
Yeah, I was just watching YouTube the entire time because like no ball was hit to me, and if it was 5,000 feet over my head. So it's like, I don't even. It's just so well. It is what it
Funny
is.
as shit. Oh my god, I'm so happy to have Mega Casey
Dude,
back on the diamond.
legend.
Back on my team.
Legend.
When I first became a GM for the Sloths, my first mission was, okay, we have like 3 players, so I need to go out and find people. So, dude, I did so much fucking scouting. I didn't tell anybody, but I was going into quick play constantly, all the time. And one day, in the Totally Baseball server, Mega Casey just asked randomly, anyone want to do a 1v1? I'm like, sure, let's go. Because I was like, I want to see how he does. And he was hitting everything. I couldn't pitch to him. He hit everything.
Like I remember too.
So then he became a sloth.
You know, I also remember how like his ping was atrocious. So like he every pitch that you could like that he threw is like you cannot see it at all. So it's impossible to hit.
One of the funniest shit is we're talking in game one day because we're playing, and I randomly ask him, so why is your ping always so high? Like, where are you? And he goes, my router is right next to the microwave, so anytime someone uses the microwave, my ping skyrockets. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why?
I don't know, but it's so
why
funny.
Microwave
microwave? That
Like-
is big
like-
brain.
Someone is heating up their ramen noodles and it's making him shit the bed in game. There was a Diamonds game. I forget what series it was against who, but he was playing right field and his ping was like 1500. And it's the last out of the game.
I remember. This was against the Skulls. I was walking on. It was like.
Yes, yeah. You were there. Dude, it looked like he dropped the ball. He goes to catch it. It goes through his glove and rolls to the wall. Keep in mind, he's in like the middle of the outfield.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about?
He was
Yeah.
playing shallow. It goes through his glove and rolls to the wall. Jax calls it a drop. Then suddenly it just teleports to his glove, and he's like, "Oh wait, I caught it!" And then we all look at his ping, and it's like 2,000.
Like I remember
That's
like playing center
So
field
there was
with
just
that.
so much delay. There was so much delay between when he squeezed the controller and when it actually teleported to his glove.
Yeah, I remember like playing center field like that. Like I was just like I saw him. I was like I didn't even walk over because like he had it. Like it looked like he had it right away. As soon as he dropped it, I just didn't move. I was in complete utter shock. I was just like, what the hell?
I was too, because he's a really good fielder. Like he catches everything.
I was so bad.
So the fact that he dropped it baffled me. And then out of nowhere, just then like 4 seconds later, he just screams, "I got it! It teleported my glove!"
That's
that was so
crazy.
fucking funny.
Whoever was using the microwave must have had the best hot pockets of all time for that ping.
Oh, easy, hands down.
Easy. Because it was at like 2,000 ping, and it was the fact that he caught it with that ping impresses me too. Because like you'd imagine like he couldn't see shit. That
High ping is weird. Like you can still kind of see it. It's strange because with high ping, you can see everything going on just fine. Other people see you really delayed.
It's weird.
Guys, you can touch the cool mic. Yippee.
It's weird.
Darkside, when we make it to the World Series, can I pitch in a game?
This is a huge
If
demand.
we're up like, if
Look.
it's a best of 7, so if we're up like 5 games, sure.
We don't have to win 5 games. What do you want?
Y-
Oh wait, no, you're
Yeah,
right.
you-
We have to win 4.
I was about to
So, like,
say.
third game,
Never mind.
put Sexy in. I can throw strikes now.
Stupid.
I won't have another World Series last year moment. Grand Slam, Darkside.
Wait, sexy. Weren't you the one pitching when I like lined out straight to Nova?
Yes. I owned you. That's my
You
only
did not.
accomplishment.
You
Dude, and
you did not own me.
I struck out Breezy in the World Series game, and the umpire was like just sucking his meat. He clearly went on like a ball that was in the fucking dirt, and the umpire just sucked him off.
Damn.
It was an 0-2 count, so I would have struck out Breezy.
That might have been
Kind of.
Magic, because I know Magic was umping a game for the World Series, because we couldn't find anyone.
I wouldn't want to ump a shitty game either. The game was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, well, let's face it. Last season, the Diamonds, like we were probably gonna win the World Series anyways.
Yeah.
And this season, I'm very confident. A, I'm really confident in my team, and B,
Sexy at first base.
I want this back-to-back, man, so badly.
I remember you.
Darkside, am I?
If I get this back-to-back, I'm heavily considering not being a GM anymore and retiring from being a GM.
Yeah,
if
I was
we
about
go
to mention
back-to-back.
that. I was about to mention that. Like, I remember you saying that if you won back to back, you would like retire from being a GM. I remember you saying that. Then do you have
Diamonds are going to
anyone-
purposely
Yeah.
throw.
Do you have anyone in mind that would like take
Throw it.
over as a GM if that were to happen?
I do
Literally-
have a
literally
couple
me.
people in mind, but when I'm saying retire, I mean I'll still play, but
Yeah.
like I want to retire from being a GM and retire the Diamonds name. Whoever takes over can come up with their own team.
Hmm.
Because like
It should be Sexy. Just make me a manager.
If we go back to back, I don't want that shit tainted.
I mean,
I
Dude,
want
they
the
turned like
Diamonds
the
to be-
spiders after Dark Leaves.
I'm just saying you could go the Chicago Bulls round, just go 3-peat with the Last Stand. You could just do that. You could.
Hey,
You
Could
could.
let him cook.
like
We could cook.
my main reasoning for this is I have
We're gonna
so
get
much
terrible
shit
picks.
going on outside of the league. Between work is getting incredibly hectic right now. Like I'm borderline working like 7 days a week. On top of going to class 2 nights a week. On top of commissioning this league and being a GM, I hardly have time for anything. So if we go back to back, I want to step down, have some time to actually do shit. And I've been a GM for over a year. If we go back to back, I could probably safely say I'd probably be
Best
until
manager ever?
someone does it again. Until someone does it again, probably be ranked up there as like the best GM any league has seen.
I mean, like as of now,
Just
there's really no competition.
because every league I've GM'd in, I've always had a good team.
Yeah. You could also
People
say
always
Josh.
chalk it up to luck, but you could say Josh. Josh does get very good teams. He had the best team come the end of MLTB, but come TBPL, Season 1 TBPL, we made it to, I think, the semis. And then Season 2 TBPL, we were going to win that hands down. Fully confident of that.
No.
It was me.
Gambler's better. Gambler's
No,
better.
no.
Gambler's better.
No. Nah, me, Liam, Breezy, Cherry, Sticks, who had just come back and was on fucking fire, and then you had Hollow. Like,
I wonder
hands
what he's
down, like
doing.
those five
He's
people.
like been gone since like July.
You know what? Good for him. He's probably doing some shit that he wants to be doing.
Get the rat race of totally baseball.
Probably.
But yeah, my point is like a lot of people chalk it up to, oh, he just got good teams because he's lucky. But it's happened so many times in a row. Maybe I'm just good at what I do. But yeah, I've been a GM for over a year. I think it's time that someone else had a turn.
Dude, Darkside, you should definitely make it me.
I also want to mention there is I think only 2 people have won both championships in the 2 leagues, TBPO and TB in the at 9v9. Me and Peach. So, if depending on who makes it to the World Series and from the Bandits Diamonds, that could because he's on the Diamonds, right? Even though he doesn't really.
Peach?
Yeah, Peach.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't play often, it seems.
He's been playing lately, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he has been playing lately.
I thought I remember Luke just saying he just like says oh
At
yeah I'll
first,
play,
he really wasn't.
and then just dies.
At first, he really wasn't, but recently he's been coming.
So yeah, if the Diamonds end up winning it all this season, then he would have won all 3 championships, which I think that's pretty cool.
Making him the GOAT?
Yeah.
No, I'll still beat him over playoff MVP. He's still mad about that.
I'm just expecting my Manager of the Year award if we win the World Series.
I mean, who else would get it?
Definitely one of the 8 Chiefs managers.
Yeah, I think one of the many Chiefs managers. One of the many.
They got it.
Yeah.
It's all done.
One of the notable names is Seahawks. The 2-3 days.
Seahawks.
Yeah, 2-3 days he was a GM. That was so entertaining.
I had to ump the game that he quit. It's the worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
And they just kept telling him to kill himself. He's like a mini Harms in the aspect that Harms just talks a lot in game chat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never really interacted with him too much.
Me neither. I was in the game that he allegedly went on medium. I was in that
Medium.
game though, and that game was really fun. So, well, yeah, that's all I got.
I'm just hoping it's us and the Pirates in the World Series
Ooh,
because we
rematch.
won't have to play on Koshin.
Koshin isn't that bad.
But
Koshin's not. No, it's not that bad. But
It's
from
Peter's
a
downfall.
manager standpoint, who wants to win, all I care about is I want to win. Playing on Dome is easier to win on than playing on Koshin.
and I need Peach to hit the ball out.
That's true. He hits too many wall scrapers.
That's how I'm trying to get my team to be on the same page with each other all the time. Is look, I've said it a couple times. I'm like, look, I know some of us have our differences. You might not like every person on this team, but that's okay. If we all work because we might. There's going to be people that you don't like playing with, but everyone on this team has the same common goal. We want to win. So in game, put your differences aside and just focus on that one goal that we all share, is just win the game.
So, Sexy Max, you play first?
Real.
Where else would you play?
Yeah, we went over this. That's the reason I'm a switch fielder.
He's
So
a
I can play
nasty
wherever you
third
need me
baseman.
to.
He's a
I have made a
nasty
lefty
third
throw for
baseman.
there, too. So even if you want to argue that I haven't made it from the same position, I have made a lefty throw on the Bandits,
Yes.
making me the best third baseman in the league.
I just
That is
I'm
a
kidding.
bold statement.
No.
I don't know any third basemen that come to mind right away. But
Enzo.
Me.
Enzo plays third?
Yeah,
I thought he
Enzo
plays
does.
like shortstop.
Enzo was like our main third baseman,
Huh? I thought he played shortstop.
or is our main third baseman. He makes good plays, and I don't know how he does it, but he throws faster than anyone I've seen throw from third base.
Damian, can I walk on for y'all tonight?
I'd have to check.
I'll hit ball 4.
You ball go boom using Darkside swing.
Yes, ball was going boom.
Ball was going boom. Well,
Oh,
That's all I got. How about you, Sexy? I got
good,
hour-long
yeah.
podcast.
oh no! I forgot to do a road rage.
oh,
Honk it!
no.
Honk it! Just honk it! Just honk it now. Just do it, Dark.
Huh?
Just like scream at the top of your lungs and honk your horn.
I'm not honking my horn in the middle of a parking lot. I've been sitting in this parking lot for probably half an hour.
You just drive around and do it. We need it.
No road rage. Damn it.
That's fine. We can interview somebody else that
forgot.
can drive.
We'll get you on another time when you're
Good
in the
luck
car.
finding someone.
We'll get you another time when
Alright,
you're in
that's
the car.
fine.
Just Darkside car interviews.
That's fine.
Yep. And hopefully we'll get a road rage.
Maybe some Luke in there too.
Yeah. Well, yep.
Yes. Hopefully there's someone being an asshole on the road that I'll get pissed off at.
Hopefully.
Well, yep, that's about it.
I haven't told us.
Oh, you cut out.
I said I have been told that I am scary when I get pissed off.
I don't think I've seen you pissed off. Have I?
Yeah, there was one game, I think it was before you joined the Diamonds last season. It was Harms umping.
Oh my
I got
God.
so fucking pissed off at Harms
I think that's where
that I
Harm's hate comes
started
from.
like screaming at him, like full on, like actually, like I was so fucking mad. Yeah, I was told by my team after, okay, please don't be angry again, because that was scary.
I don't think I've seen
Because, like,
anything.
I don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't do that. I'm, like, a very calm, chill, laid-back person.
Guess not.
Like,
that
I
one.
was talking to A and B the other day, talking about before the league became what it was, where we had, Team Josh and Team Peach. And there was a game that I was in. The whole game went to shit. People were arguing with each other. Peach was going at, I think it was Lukey Pookie, I think.
Oh,
They were
God.
just going at it, like face, like if there were physics in this game, they would have been head like forehead to forehead. Like the whole game just went to shit. As previous games have been, like I was done. That was it for me. I'm like, fuck this. I said in the general server, this league has to get their shit together because it's
remember
never
that.
gonna work. And I left.
I remember that.
And because I was so fucking pissed off, and I was talking to A and B about that. I was like, I don't know why, but somehow me leaving made the league, get its shit together. and he had said, "Well, yeah, when someone as calm and chill as me gets pissed off and leaves, you know something fucked up."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
All right. Is that it?
But
Oh wait. Darkside, what is your favorite animal?
Yeah. My
Favorite
favorite
animal?
animal?
yes, this is what Sexy always closes out.
Fuck. Hmm.
Deep consideration for this.
I haven't thought about this since I was 12.
Hmm.
Liam age?
Hmm.
Are there any notable contenders for this title?
What?
Or like is there any
Yeah.
notable like animals that would be considered your favorite?
Darkside?
He's thinking.
Honey badgers are pretty cool.
Honey badgers.
Ooh,
Dude,
interesting take.
those small little nothings are the most fearsome, angry motherfuckers I have ever seen. Like, they're small, but they will fuck you up, or they can make a lion turn and run away.
Damn.
This is Darkside's like true act.
They are
Is this,
just
like-
angry all the time.
Does this represent you, Darkside?
So like that's cool. No. If you want a representation of me all the time, honestly, I want to say a sloth, not because I'm lazy, but because I'm a very mind my own business type of guy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
I'm
that
a
you're
very
slow.
go with the flow. I'm a very go with the flow type of guy.
Hmm.
I'm like, whatever happens. There's always a way to get yourself out of anything.
Yeah. Sexy.
All right.
What is your
What?
favorite
That
animal?
fucking favorite animal.
My favorite animal, I've got two. I mean, I love dogs, but if I was like, if reincarnation was a thing, I would definitely want to come back as a fucking panda.
That is a W take. That is a
As
W.
a panda?
As a panda.
Panda. Damian, what's your favorite animal?
Does it have to be a real animal?
That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know what defines a not real animal, so let's hear it.
Mythological?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. That'll count. That'll count.
Percy Jackson. Alright, let's hear it, Dork.
I just had
Let's
it in
hear
my head. Now I fucking lost it. I just had it and I fucking lost it.
Rookie mistake.
Oh.
Oh my god. What the fuck was it?
Well, he thinks of that. We should definitely do like a duel.
A duel?
A duel interview. Like shaking somebody.
You want to invite someone while he's thinking of
You good, Dark? The longest
He's really considering this question.
interview.
Yeah.
Just
I think, on all honesty, I'm gonna have to go with a fucking honey badger, just because I think they're cool.
Yeah, just that honey badger sounds.
Also, because they were the topic of probably one of the most classic videos of all time. I'll have to send it in the group chat after this.
What video is it?
we're gonna have to plug the video.
Do we approve? I mean, we kind of have to now.
Yeah.
Kind of have to now. What is
This
the video?
this video is as old as some people in the league. So I guess I'm aging myself a little bit, but
The crazy nasty ass honey badger.
What?
That's what he put in chat. The crazy, nasty ass honey
Just
badger.
watch.
I'll definitely check it out.
Just watch.
I'll put the link in the chat after this video gets out.
It's just. Dude, this video is fucking hilarious.
Well, I think that's about it.
Alright, I've been. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching this an hour long video. Holy shit.
This, dude,
I didn't know you were still recording.
Oh, I've been
This is
recording
study.
the entire
This-
thing.
study material.
Yeah. If anyone has watched this far, make sure to say that
Is
Luke.
this streamed?
No, it's not streamed.
No,
It's recorded. It's recorded.
Not
If
that
anyone's
crazy.
still watching at this point, make sure to DM Luke saying that he should have probably been on this podcast, even though he's at school right now.
It's a definitely funnier podcast.
It'd be
I'm gonna DM Luke right now.
about.
There's like a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
thank y'all for watching.
At-
Thank y'all.
at